Hello, everyone. Welcome. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome, everyone. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hey, Maria, welcome. Hey, Juan, welcome. Hey, Mary, welcome, Mary. Hey, Kawisi, welcome, Kawisi. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hello, Didi, welcome. All right. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm going to share my screen. As you guys know, on Wednesdays, we focus on trading in the zone, so mindset, trend following, so we want to follow the trends, and then trading systems, so we want to use our trading systems to kind of manage the process, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. So you guys should see my screen. I should say Monster Scalper Futures. Monster Futures. We had a big day today. All right. So those of you who trade with us, Monster Scalper, we had a huge day today with big returns. The dollar went up, made a big move, got past. It actually closed at $111, all right, and 12 cents for the day. All right, so it finished close near its high for the day, which is great. So we saw big moves in the dollar pairs. All right, so we'll talk about that. All right. Did anyone here so far trade the dollar? Did anyone here trade the dollar pairs? All right. So we'll go over that. We'll go over that. Right now, the equity markets, and we'll go over that more tomorrow when we focus on stocks and equities. But the equity markets had a big down day today. All right, and that's not a surprise for any of us. All right, we know that it's been in the markdown phase, trending down. All right, so I think the Dow was down about 500, little over 500 points for the day. All right, so let's go right to the market. So if you guys look here, as you know, we always watch the equity markets, right? So we watch the markets, the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Russell. So we watch the sectors, right? Before we take any trades, before we take any stock trades at all, we make sure that the equity markets, the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell have buy signals. And currently they do not have buy signals. Okay, so they're in the markdown phase. So they're moving lower. All right, so if you guys look here, all right, so we should not be trading stocks. All right, so we want to follow the trends. So we should not be trading stocks. Markdown phase. We've got pretty good support here. All right, on the Dow. So right here is support, right about here, right? So if it breaks this support and we're getting close to that support, all right, this is on the weekly time frame. All right, if we break that support, and I think we right now close to Dow 30, we could go much lower. All right, so let me show you guys here. So always pay attention. Don't just jump into stocks. We need to know what these indexes are doing. So right here, right here, right here is support. All right, so that's support right here. And here we are. This is our current candle right here. Every candle is a week's worth of data. So if we break through this support right here, all right, we could get some panic selling and go much lower. All right, so so we should not be in stocks. All of the sectors are down. Okay, so all of the sectors are down. Even energy is down, right? So energy, biotech, healthcare, technology, consumer staples, right? Telecom, transportation, guys, they're all down. All right, so we should be out of stocks, right? Not trading stocks. All right, here are the indexes right here. So the NASDAQ right here, the Dow, the S&P, and the Russell, they're all trending down. All right, so just be careful out there. Shouldn't be trading stocks. If you do, be very careful. All right, any questions on this so far as we move forward? Any questions on this so far?
Yes, I have one.
Hey, Didi.
Just hold on to the stocks that you have right now? You say, or are you saying that perhaps we should sell them?
Well, it's up to you guys, right?
Yes.
It's up to you, but based on how we trade, here, based on what the market is doing, all right. Are you in any positions right now, Didi? You in stocks?
Yes, I am. I am, but they still have profits, but a lot of my profits are being eaten up.
Oh, okay. 1 second here. We'll take a look. All right,
Okay.
we'll take a look. We'll take a look at your stocks and see. Let's see here. So we'll do that in a minute, okay? If you mind sharing,
Okay.
Okay. But I'm glad you. Okay, so and Didi, you're fairly new here, okay? But just for how long ago did you take your positions, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I've had them for some time.
Hold on one second here. What's that?
I've had them for some time, over a couple of years.
Oh, okay, long time. Okay, long time. Okay, we'll still take a look at them. Okay, all right. So guys, it's all the same. All right. So the Dow, the S&P, Nasdaq. Okay, they're all going down. They're all in the markdown phase. Right now, the VIX volatility index. All right, and I know we've got some new folks on here. Some of these might not make sense. All right, that's fine. Just pay attention, listen. All right, keep coming, and it will make more sense as we do this. Okay, the VIX volatility index is right now at 27, almost 28. All right, so as you guys know, all right, when the VIX moves higher, when there's increase in volatility, right, stocks go down. Hey, Stella, welcome, Stella. Okay, stocks will go down. All right, the indexes will go down and the sectors will go down. That's what's happening now. All right, we need volatility to be low, ideally below 20. All right, for us to be bullish in stocks, for us to be buying stocks or to be in stocks. So right now it's almost 28. All right, so that's not good for the markets. All right, so based on where we are, we can anticipate that the market will move lower. All right, and we've got support, like I said, support. All right, support here. All right, support here and support here on the Russell. Okay, so just be careful, be careful. All right, and again, all the sectors are down. All right, this class is trading in the zone, trend following, and using the trading systems. Okay, so we're not guessing here. All right, we're not guessing. We're gonna follow the movement of the market. All right, so it's not what we want, it's what the market is doing right now, currently. All right. All right. So again, all the sectors here are down. Okay, silver is up, right? Silver is up, but I don't think we even have a buy signal. So, you know, it's still in the markdown phase. We're getting some buyers to come in, some green candles here, right? We have purple support and resistance right here. All right, so we might get a buy signal in silver, right? We might get a buy, but we'll wait to see. All right, and gold. All right, and silver and gold can generally work as a safe haven. So as the markets go down, all right, silver, gold, sometimes utility will go higher, but we can see where everything goes down. All right, but we'll see. Gold. All right, gold is up for the day, but still in the markdown phase. Right here, it's all going down here. All right, so all of the sectors here, only silver is actually up right now, but we don't trust that move yet. All right, we need more buyers to come in to be able to go long silver. All right, Bitcoin. We've been talking about Bitcoin. All right. It broke that 20,000. So now Bitcoin is at 18,457 and it's moving right now. All right. We still have a target here as support. We have major support here at 10,000 on Bitcoin. All right. So 10,000. And it looks, we've been talking about this. It looks good to get to 10,000. Okay. It looks good. It's only 8,000 away from that. All right. And Bitcoin moves fast. So a break of this support right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. So this support line right now, right here, this purple support line, right? It's breaking that support line right now, right? Right here. So if it gets past that, that's redistribution. And guess what? It can go much lower. Now it's been holding near that 20,000 mark. All right, it's been holding near that 20,000 mark. Okay, so we'll see. But 10,000 on Bitcoin is still in play unless things drastically change. All right. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Any questions on Bitcoin? And I remember most of the other cryptos out there will follow Bitcoin. Okay, so we can use Bitcoin as a barometer. All right, Ethereum, Litecoin, all the rest will follow Bitcoin. All right. All right. So
buy at 10,000?
What's that, Arthur?
Did you suggest to buy it when it's closer to 10,000?
No. What I'm saying is that it could go to 10,000. It's at 18,000 now. So the next support area, all right? So the next support area where price held before is 10,000. All right, so if we look here, right here, all right here is where the price held before, right at 10,000. So that was resistance. Moving higher was resistance all through here. Now we're moving lower, so resistance becomes support. So Arthur, this is your this right here is where we've got pretty good support. All right, so this is where price could go to and hold for a bit. That's your support level. All right, the next level, if it gets to 10,000, and we'll have to see. The next level after 10,000, and we've been talking about this, is about 4,000. Okay, so we could see if it gets to 10,000, we could see where the price consolidate, right? Can consolidate in here, kind of like here, kind of like it did over here. All right. So that's the track. That's where it is right now. It is what it is. All right. So we have lower highs. All right. Lower highs. So price is definitely moving lower. All right. And obviously lower lows. All right. So price is moving lower here. All right. Okay, so no, Arthur, we don't buy. we have a long way to go before we would buy Bitcoin. Long way to go. Okay, long way to go. Hey Zaire, welcome. Okay. Does that help, Arthur?
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, let's take a look at Monster Scalper. Before that, stocks. This is Stock Boss, Heat Seeker. We shouldn't be trading, guys. All right, so those of you who trade with Stock Boss, right? Be careful with stocks. All right, be careful with stocks. Hey, Stellar, I'm curious. Your stock is right here. Are you still in, or did you get out?
I got out last night. Actually, yesterday morning, first thing yesterday morning, I got out.
You got out?
Everything I was holding.
You got out of everything? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Where did you get out here? Did you get out on the white candle or before that?
Probably just before the white candle.
Okay, good.
Because the green candle touched that, I'm not sure what we call the green line.
Oh, the moving average?
That moving average, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and I just, in the wick, I just was like, I was out, and I think I knew some news was coming today. So,
well, good. You took some profits, right? Took some profits. That's good.
It was a good run. It was a good run. Yeah.
Yeah. This was your best trade, right? So
Very
far.
Best one. Yeah.
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 So So you can do it, you'll be able to do it again, right?
Yeah.
And you stayed in for a long time, so very
Mhm,
good.
mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, we could we have a white candle here. We get a red candle, guess what? You know? And you know, I'm glad you got out up in here, right? Rather than waiting. Okay. So all right, good job. And you're totally out. You're
Yeah,
totally out
of
of
everything. I got out of
okay.
everything. Yeah.
Okay. Did you get in any of the dollar pairs?
I did. I'm in US CAD.
Okay, dollar CAD. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so Zaire, are you in any dollar pairs? And Stella, is that the only one you're in?
Yeah, just one.
Okay,
Yeah, it's the same one. Dollar CAD.
dollar CAD. Okay, that's the only one, Zaire.
Yep.
You
Unfortunately.
you guys are being too conservative with this move. This
Well,
is a big.
I got into dollar CHF. I got into a whole bunch before, you know, we had to get out, I think earlier in the week.
The
or-
pullback. Okay.
Yeah, that pullback. So I got out and then I just got back in one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We had a big move today.
Yep. Very big move. Yeah.
Big move. Good move yesterday. Even a bigger move today.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go over that.
CHF, I think I saw a buy signal on it, but it still looked choppy. I'm not sure.
Let's take a look at that. CHF. Before we do that, because I want to spend some time on Forex. So Didi, can you give me, is Didi still okay? Didi, can you give me before I leave equities, one of your symbols that you're in, one of your stocks that you're in? Let's just take a look.
AMZN, Amazon.
Amazon. All right. Okay. Where was, if you don't mind me asking, where was your buy? Where was your entry? What price?
Trying to think, go back. It was up under, like under $100, I believe.
Under 100?
Yeah, I can't remember the exact total right now. I don't
And
have,
you've had it for a while, right?
yeah,
Okay.
when it's split.
Okay. Okay. I can't give you any advice, right?
I understand.
I can't give you any advice. We can only look at what the chart is doing here. All right. So based on the chart here, and this is a weekly time frame, okay? And I know you're new with us here, but just look like this here. This is what's going on here. All right. These blue arrows here, these are buy signals. All right. These white arrows here are sell. So this is where we would buy, would have bought. This is where we would have sold. This is on a weekly time frame. And I want to show you on the weekly because we can get a larger view. All right. The last buy signal was at 180 right here for Amazon. The last sell signal to get out when it broke support right here. All right. So we always want to buy on a break of resistance right here, sell on a break of support. Okay. So we want to buy when the price breaks resistance, kind of like here. We're going to buy when the price breaks resistance, blue arrow, sell when the price breaks support or hits support in this case here. So we would have bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here because the price breaks support. So now the sellers are in green candles, buyers, red candle, sellers are now in. Okay, so now they're selling it. Okay, so currently they're selling Amazon. Okay, so they're getting out of Amazon, red candles. Okay, so the sell signal came in at 160. Right now it's at 1 118. Okay. Now, Amazon, the equity markets, right, moving lower. So we know that the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, it's all moving lower. All the sectors are moving lower. The VIX is moving higher. That's not good for stocks. Okay. You do have support right here. This purple line right here is support. Okay. So we've got some support right here at $100 right here. Okay. And let's do this. So right here is where we've got pretty good support for Amazon. All right. So right here is support. Right here. And we'll take this right here. Take this right here. So right here is pretty good support. And here we had support here also. This is where it made the low. It held right here. So there's a good chance, Didi, that the price, see these candles coming down right here. All right. Could perhaps find some support right here. All right. So it's at 118. There's a pretty good chance it will get to 100. All right. And it might hold here. If it doesn't, right, your next support, just understand we are not moving up anymore. We're not in the markup phase. We're not trending up anymore. We are trending down. Okay. So we've got a long way to go. We got lower highs right here, lower highs. So it's moving lower. It's not like here where we've got higher, you know, we've got higher lows or higher highs, right? It's not doing that. It's moving down. So this is going to be a concern right at $100 support right here. If it breaks that $100 support, and this is trend following, right? So we want to follow the trends, not what we want, it's what the price is doing. All right. The next support area is at 80. And I don't want to scare you. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So the next support area here, where the you know, they held the price before, you know, and kept it from going lower, is at 80. All right. So you might get, if it gets through 100, you might get a bit of consolidation, kind of like here. All right. If the markets improve, then you might get buyers to come in and then push the price higher. If not, right, if not, and it fails to hold at 80, then it could go much lower. All right. We don't have any real support until about 50 or so. It's scary, right? But
yeah, it is.
It is scary. It is scary. But you know, just use this as a learning. I wouldn't say close your trade, because the way you entered it was not based on this. But you know, as you get more information, keep coming. As you get more information, I always tell traders, don't just close your trades, right? As you get in more information, as you learn, then you'll be able to manage things better. So rather than just rationally getting in or getting out of trades, right? Get the right information. Once you have the right information, you'll know what to do.
Okay.
Right? You'll know what to do. All right. But welcome and keep coming. All right. Okay, let's talk about
Thank you.
Forex. You're welcome. You're welcome, T.
Blame the rings of power.
I'm sorry. All right. Okay,
The
guys.
Rings of Power, the TV show from Amazon, it's been flopping. That's why I just commented that's why it's going down.
Okay. Well, I would say it's going down. It's going down, and I'm glad you mentioned that. It's going down because the market is going down. Okay. The majority of stocks right now is going down. All right. So when the indexes go down, guys, when the indexes go down, so when we have the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell, and all of these sectors here going down, right? The majority of stocks, all right, a large percentage, 80, 90% of stocks, they're going to go down also. All right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah. And that's why it's important to follow what the overall market is doing. All right. So rather than just trading an individual stock, we need to know what the overall market is doing. All right. So the market, so the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell. All right. We need to know what the VIX is doing. I'm more concerned about, the indexes. All right. The VIX will help us. And then definitely the sectors. Okay. So it has nothing to do with Amazon itself. Amazon could be a great company, right? Great fundamentals, great earnings, doesn't matter. All right, that's important to know. It does not matter, right? If the market is going up, bullish, right? 80 to 90% of your stocks out there will be bullish. They're going to go up and vice versa. Okay, that's important to note. All right, okay. All right, so let's see here. So dollar CAD, let's see, dollar CAD. All right, look at that trade. So Stella, you in dollar CAD? Both you and Zaire is in dollar CAD?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was your entry near the buy signal? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it was, hold on, let me see where my entry was. It was a late entry.
Okay,
At
okay.
like 1.33, around 1.33.
Okay, so before the break of this resistance here?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
you should be good then. You should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should be good. Let's see here. And dollar Swiss. Zaire, you wanted to know about dollar Swiss.
It
Dollars.
looks.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it looks. I mean, go ahead, David, because I want to get a small position on this one. It's possible that it breaks, so just let me know.
Hey, David, does this one have a, is that the 240? Sorry, I can't tell.
It should be.
I can't tell.
Yeah, 240.
It's a 240. Okay. Okay. So it has a buy signal.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Zaire, you were gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say, well, actually, before you start, I got in right now with a small position. Okay. I just want to see what your thoughts are. So, I mean, hopefully that it breaks higher, so I just add more positions.
Well, I like it, right? It's part of the dollar group, right? We know what's happening with the dollar. The dollar, I don't know why this candle isn't, I don't know what's going on with the futures market right now, right? But we closed at 111. So 111 on the dollar, guys. All right, we've been calling for this, right? And I know we had that pullback earlier, but you guys should have jumped in, right? We've been calling this, right? And right now it's sitting at 111. So at the high of the candle right here is where it's sitting. All right. So it's 111. I know it shows 110 right here, but it's really 111 right now. I don't know what's going on in the futures market. Okay. But we're breaking through this resistance right here. We're definitely breaking through this resistance, and it's moving higher. It's moving higher. And we saw big moves. I mean, big moves today. Okay, so that being said, that's going to pull. If we look here, dollar CAD is the top dollar pair, right? I know it's the second most trending pair right here in Monster Scalper, right? But it is the top dollar pair. All right, and that's a big move. And then USD CNH, right? Look at that. I mean, just perfect trading, right? USD CNH, and I think it's early. This is a fresh breakout for the dollar, right? A fresh new breakout. All right, so we could see the dollar move much higher. We've been calling for this breakout, right? You guys know, right? We've been right anticipating this. It was a bit rocky in here, but you know we've kept with it. And then USD NOK, another one right here, moving higher. Look at that buy signal here, all the way up here. All right, USD CNH, the buy signal here, moving up here. All right, USD SGD, buy signal here, it's all the way up here. So they're moving up nicely. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't look at that. A USD PLN, buy signal here, it's all the way up here. I think we had one pair that was up several. You guys, I sent it out earlier. We had about 4 or 5 pairs over, you know, a couple at 200, over 200%. All right, and several at over 100%. So big moves today. USD CZK. So all of them, Zaire, all of them are moving higher. So Swiss, right? Dollar Swiss is lagging a bit. Look at here, USD SCK all the way down here, but look at that move, right? Big moves, lots of pips. All right, and USD DKK, another one here. All right, so we need to stay with the dollar, stay with let's see here. You don't need to trade all of them, but you know, trade 2 or 3 and put some capital to work, right? Let's see here. So the Swiss, Zaire, back to your question here. What do I think? I think this is great here. Okay, so you got nice accumulation, right? It did pull back a bit, right? The other pairs will pull this along. It will come along. All right. It will come along. All right. And we got a green candle here. All right. So it held support. And it's just lagging a bit, right? And sometimes these are great opportunities, right? So we got support, this yellow line right here is support. So it held support, all right? And now guess what? It's moving higher right here. Look to test resistance right here, all right? And hopefully move higher, yeah. So you could wait, Zaire, on a break of this resistance here if to add more capital, right? If you wanted to do that. But it's the best trade right now. The dollar pairs are the best trade. That's the best trade right now. And we got confirmation today, right? Yesterday we were right at resistance and it broke today. All right. By the time when we've been trading the dollar for a while now, right? You guys are going to hear it all over the news. Or you're going to hear the dollars making, you know, major highs, major run. Guess what? We want to be already in it. By the time they're talking about it on CNBC, it's too late. All right. We want to be in before that. Okay. And we'll see. The dollar pairs are moving. They're moving higher. You guys can see that they're moving higher. All right. So eventually, I think soon they should take over. We have a great day tomorrow, right? And we don't need a big day like today, but we just need things to hold and continue to move higher. they will take over the top spots here. They're starting to. They're starting to take over the top spots here. Okay. Right now, they're all right here, all blue. That's what we want. All blue and up. We only have one, right? USD MXN, all right, is down right now. All right. It's the only one that's kind of holding. This one might break out also, but all the rest are blue. So that's where the trend is. Remember, trend following, right? We follow the trend. All right. So that's where it is right now. What's that?
What's dollar pair? Do we basically just put money in the US dollar? Is that it, or?
No, we trade in the pairs, the Forex. This is the Forex pairs here. Okay. Yeah, these are the Forex pairs. All right, Forex currency. All right. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions for me? Any other questions for me? All right. We took a trade in CAD in Forex Dominator. All right. So we're gonna track this. All right. It's still near. It's still fairly near for Forex Dominator. That's good. So we're still near the buy signal right here, and we got in right in here before this break right here. All right. So I wouldn't recommend anyone trading this. All right. But as a company, we're gonna trade it. We want to start doing more with Forex Dominator. All right. It's a bigger system, staying months, even years at a time. But we're gonna get this system going. A lot of the dollar pairs here in that system are up. All right. Most of the pairs have already left. All right. The dollar CAD is the only one that's still holding. Let's see here. So the dollars that's left in that system. USD TRY, that's already gone. I mean, just a tremendous amount of pips, right? USD SGD, that's moving higher, that's gone. SEK buy signal here, that's totally gone. USD PLN, all right. And these, I just wish, we focus on Monster Scalper a lot. But boy, if we had started trading, Forex Dominator last year and cut some of these buy signals, even up in this area here, on the dollar. So that dollar move, we traded this though. We traded a lot of, this is our, I think, 5th rotation in the dollar pairs. So we've cut a lot of the moves, okay? But in Monster Scalper, right? USD NOK, all right, look at that. So can't do much with it now. Look at that. Big move here. But the next rotation, whether it's with the yen pairs, euro yens, or pound pairs, the dollar is what's moving right now, so we can't do anything else. But that dollar CAD is this is a pretty good, and we'll track it. Pretty good position. We'll track it. All right. Anything else? Anything else? That's all I've got. Any other questions? Any other symbols you guys want to take a look at? Any other symbols? Hey, Didi, do you have another symbol?
Yes, XOM, ExxonMobil.
XOM?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's see here. And you've had this for a while also?
Yes, I have.
Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, much better. All right, much better. Where was your entry? What price, if you don't mind me asking?
I believe it was below 50.
Below 50. Okay, so right around in here. All right. So very different trade from Amazon. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, very different. The buyers are still in control. Now, this is a weekly time frame. I put it on the weekly because you've been holding this for a while. So buy signal was here. We had a first buy signal here that failed at around 50. All right. This is where buyers start coming in at about 40. These green candles here, all green candles here, right? All green candles. So it's solid it's still in the markup phase. All right. Still trending higher. All right. No sellers yet. And it's holding. They're definitely holding it. And Exxon is part of energy too, right? So
Yes.
that's partly why. All right, because energy has been doing really well. All right, the sector right now. So I would keep an eye on the sector. So when we're in stocks, we always want to keep an eye on the market, but also the sector for the stock that we're in. So the energy sector. So the energy sector. 1 second here. And we'll go over stocks more tomorrow in the equities class. Not that we don't have much to go over. But right here is the daily chart on energy. Okay, so you got sellers coming in here. Okay, so be concerned with that. But energy as a whole has been holding, right? It has been holding, but you got some selling coming in here, but nothing to panic. The stock itself is still holding right now. Okay, it's still holding. So, but very different. So you take this stock, yeah, XOM, and then Amazon, and you put it side by side. This is where we want to be.
It's a big difference. I'm looking at the difference from what you showed me before and then this.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah, big difference. If you want, you can take a picture of this. All right, take a picture of this.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good to visualize this. And then Amazon, the Amazon symbol was what is it again?
AMZN.
AMZN. Okay, and then take a picture of your Amazon.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, a big difference.
Yeah, big difference.
It is.
Now, what you want to look at, so we would have gotten out, we call this the distribution phase, markdown phase. So we want to get out right before, right at that break of support. So if you want it as a target, now again, I can't give you advice, but if you wanted to look at a target, XOM, a support area, and we'll do it on the weekly time frame. You've got support right over here. So you've got support. I would say right here is support.
Okay.
All right. So right here, previous resistance, right? It failed here. This is where sellers came in to push the price lower. All right. This is not as I guess we can count this here. So if the price gets to here, which is about 87, I would say 87, break this support here, 87, I would say 87, anywhere in this area in here, right? So keep an eye on, it's at, right now, it's at, where did it close? Didi, do you know?
I'm not sure today.
I think it closed at 80, 89, yeah, 89, I think. So if it gets to like 80, 83, 84, just know that sellers might start to come in. Okay.
Okay.
And then push it lower. And keep an eye on the market. So keep an eye on day to day. If the market is up or down, that will affect it. If the market is down, it's going to push it. Right, push it lower. Okay, but this area here, and everyone, you guys see that right here, right? This is where we had pretty strong resistance going up. On the way coming back, right? This becomes support, and it didn't get too far past this area here. Kind of like here, it got up to this high, and then it came back down. All right, so that can happen again here. So. And it's gone up quite a bit already. You know what I mean? It's gone up from all the way down here from 32. All right, from 32 all the way up to a high of 105. All right, so the money for right now has been made for right now. All right, the money has been made for right now. We never know, but this is where it failed up here, and we're not far from that. So this whole area here is a concern. All right. Now, if the sector was doing better, right? If the sector, 1 second here, and we'll be done with this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
If the sector didn't have these red candles here, the buy signal is closed, red candles, right? So if it comes down, that sector comes down like it did here, that's going to pull your stock down, Didi. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So moving forward, right, before you get into any trades, this is the type of analysis we want to do. Okay. And that's for everyone. What you in now, you in, right? But moving forward, right? Moving forward, this is the type of work we need to do before we buy any instrument out there. All right. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Didi. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. See you guys tomorrow for our equities class. All right. For those of you who that are not trading the dollar pairs, go, stay with what we're doing, right? And just learn so that the next rotation, you guys will be ready. All right. But we've got a nice trade going with the dollar. All right.
David,
all right, guys.
The last one to hop into is the dollar CAD pair.
No, if you haven't been trading, if you don't know what you're doing, don't hop into anything.
I'm gonna put $50 in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can demo trade it, but I wouldn't. If you're not following a specific process, don't do that. Don't jump in. Don't jump in. Yeah, just keep coming, learn, right? Learn, right? You'll know when you're ready, right? Even if it's $50, that's $50 we could put to good use, and we want to build some good habits, right? So use it, Otto, as a learning, right? As a learning experience, so that next time, right, you'll be ready. You'll be ready. Market is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere. All right. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, David.
You're welcome. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.